Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today to bring you another episode of Vacation Isaac, which means I'm on vacation, so post comments and subscribe, I guess, or something. Of course, I'm playing as Isaac again because I am a horrible, boring person, and I'll go to that afterwards. I will definitely visit the curse room. The upside is too good not to visit a fucking curse room, but I don't want to risk it before I go to a boss with the possibility of not getting any items that increase my damage at all. I will definitely also get that tinted rock. I would also use this opportunity to go and possibly find a secret room up here, but that's not gonna work because I can't get the blast that far, even with the trick. I should not have picked up that spirit heart. I'm a fucking idiot. Wow, okay, well shit, that's gonna be wasted while I enter the self-sacrifice room, which I will enter, the curse room as it's actually called. And there was even hearts to recover, regular hearts. Oh. Why must I be so dumb? I get a key, which is very helpful for next floor. So many hearts. Bum friend, which is very helpful for never. The poop, which is even less helpful for never. And I feel like an idiot. Goddamn. Now, all I can really do is hope that there's enough combat to get me another reroll here, which there isn't, so... Remember that thing I was saying where I hope that there's enough, that I get something to deal some extra damage on this floor? Yeah, that'd be really nice. Could still happen, but I'd have to get it on the Duke of Flies fight, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, because the Duke of Flies is a dick when you have no way of dealing extra damage. Some people would disagree, but I think he is actually the hardest of the first floor bosses unless you get something to deal damage. Because as long as you can do damage to him, you're fucking good. You're golden. Like Pony Boy. But as you can tell, I'm currently still slightly drunk from last episode and not playing at my best. And therefore taking a goddamn fuck ton of damage from the Duke of Flies. Fortunately, there is lots of health on this floor. I should be all good in the hood, and except for now, because I used up more health than there is on the floor, but likely Duke of Flies will also drop some health and a consumable, because I think actual special bosses do drop consumables as well as items. I think they have to drop a consumable is what I'm trying to get at here. We will test this theory very shortly, or at least have a sample size of 1 to test the theory, which isn't testing a theory at all. Have to have like proper scientific procedure to test a theory. Unless, of course, you are religious, in which case you need faith to test a theory. I guess it's not really a theory in that case, so to fuck with it, let's get a few shots off here and kill the shit out of all these flies, get a bit of extra damage done on the Duke. He drops a spirit heart, which is actually really goddamn nice. It makes me feel a bit better about wasting that spirit heart earlier. Grab that, and he did indeed drop consumables, so... Like, extra consumables, I should say. They all drop hearts, but I think they can drop keys and other shit. You know what I mean. Whoa, I just wasted a bomb. I didn't mean to do that. I could have found the secret room, but... So, let's completely ignore that this first floor happened. How about that? Completely ignore that it happened at all, pretend that it was just a kind of shitty floor and not much went on and I didn't have horrible play. And instead, let's move on to the next floor and just be like, hey, now we have spirit hearts at least, we can get a deal with the devil, possibly 9 lives, possibly farm for items on a boss room. Things are looking up. I'm trying to get down, but it's looking up. There we go, tears down. That is definitely a good first step in this whole new positive attitude thing that I've been trying. I just took that bomb on the chin there. I don't think there was a way for me to get out, especially with my low-ass tears. My low-down-ass tears. Ass tears. I'm crying out my ass, it's a problem. Golden key, perfect timing, that's a bit better. Robo baby, I'm just gonna take because I need the extra damage. And he will help me put out fires. I'll leave that one on just in case. You know, there's always that vague, tiny, little bitsy possibility that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel here. That was a bit more desperate sounding than I thought it was. there's always a tiny possibility that there will be a nun's habit available later, and then I will have regretted putting out all the fires, so leave one on unless you're really desperate for a penny and the floor is already over. Oh god. Oh, okay. I need that improvement. I haven't played Isaac for a while actually, so that maybe explains why I'm playing so goddamn poorly. But at least, and why is this baby is not hitting anything? It's not even hitting things that it's hitting. It's bullshit. I'm very lucky to have not taken damage there. Killed that thing just in time. I'm hoping this drops another key for next floor. Oh, there we go. At least the room dropped another key for next floor. And I get to fight the boss. I still have spirit hearts remaining. If I can get like a direct shot with the baby, that will actually do a fuck ton of damage because piercing shots. Yeah, that's what because of. Why didn't he jump directly towards me? Ah, I got 2 shots off on it at a good angle. Actually, Demon Baby's working, or Robo Baby's working out quite nicely here. Don't hit me with that, please. There we go. I got meat. That is a damage upgrade. No deal with the devil, unfortunately, even though I took no damage there. But you know the expression, ain't no damage for the wicked. Damage don't grow on trees. You got bills to pay, you got mouths to feed, and ain't no damage in the world for free. Except damage upgrades in general, which are actually generally free, other than maybe a key. But you get the key from the game anyways, so essentially they're free. I guess you have to pay for the cost of the Binding of Isaac, so about $3, I guess. Wow. This floor is like the best floor ever. Like, you wouldn't believe how much I enjoyed all the bullshit nothingness I got here. So I have 5 health. Could still get a deal with the devil and spiral this out of control. Maybe get some bombs. Maybe. Why is everything bullshit? This run is the worst. It was literally the worst run. You know, I'm gonna gamble all my 4 cents at this judgment and just hope that he pays out with something. Nope, didn't think so. Not even a consumable, dude? Okay, you know, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm more chill than you would think at this point. Like, I gotta admit, my play's been shit, but the game has also been shafting me pretty fucking hardcore. I'm playing like fucking Shaft Fu here. Shoot to whoop the fire to put it out a bit quicker. Bomb bag, it's tempting, but at this point I just need something more in order to like actually succeed at all. Oh, fucking Christ. I just wanna live. Yo, spiders, leave this kid alone. Okay, and I'll fight the boss right away because, like, fuck if I have anything else to do. Still have a 30% chance of getting a deal with the devil if I don't fuck up on this boss. No, and I fucked up on this boss. That brings my chances down to like a good 5%, 1 in 20. Stranger things have happened. Can't reroll the boss item, so no health upgrade this floor, which would have been a bit of a positive. Oh, Jesus. Almost walked on the creep there. Wow, this run sucks. You know, usually I get to the chest. And this is gonna be 2 runs in a row, possibly, where it just doesn't happen. If I survive long enough, the game will likely give me something that I can beat the game with, but not sure how long it's gonna take. Take the Spirit Heart, take this. I should have taken the Spirit Heart on the way down, but at this point, I am desperate. I could use some more sense so I could play that judgment. I could use some more keys. I could use some more bombs. I could use just any little smidge bit of hope. Like just the smallest amount. Full health so I can go to that mob trap room. Should probably re-roll right away. Even though there could be something over there or not enough rooms to re-roll again. Wow. This be all the suck. I will take, I'll take Scapular. Scapular's a good item. I can use it for some crazy cray exploits, motherfucker. Sorry, I apologize. I should never use the term cray, and I know it. That's the end of the world, and I know it. It's the end of the world, and I've always hated that song. Anyone like that song? Please unsubscribe, and I'm just kidding, don't unsubscribe. Fuck that song, though, seriously. God damn, I can't even go to the fucking mob trap room. I can't even blow up Judgment out of anger. Why is everything so bad? I'm gonna spend 1 more cent on Judgment because it could pay out. Fuck you, Judgment. There we go. 2 keys. That was worth my time. I was kind of hoping for a deal with the devil to randomly spawn there. It didn't happen, and at least I have a key to open this motherfucker. Attack fly. You know, normally I would take this, but I kind of need something better. Just anything. Need something that I can cling to. A ray of hope. What's this? That wasn't quite the ray of hope I was hoping for. Explosive diarrhea is not exactly what I meant when I said a ray of hope. I can see how you'd confuse the two, though. I often confuse hope with diarrhea and myself in my personal life. I'm like, man, I got some hope. I gotta go to the bathroom. People are like, what? What's that even mean? You know what it means. I'm sure you've had hope before. Hasn't everybody? Okay, one of those pennies was unfortunately ended up on the spikes, and I don't think I can get it without getting it. Ha! I'm the champion! Every advantage I can get. Even the smallest little thing. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Doing lots of damage with Robo Baby. At least it fires across the screen. And, you know, not parallel to me, so that's always good. I actually have a reroll. I should have gone back. Well, probably shouldn't make too much of a difference if I had to guess. Well, if I had to guess, I'm gonna get something real fucking awesome right here in this item room. And it's gonna change the game, and I'm gonna be able to run through super easily and beat everybody. And fuck all the sexy people. Every time I look in your eyes, every day I'm watching you die. All the words are something, I don't know the rest of the song. And I felt like the biggest asshole, felt like the biggest asshole. When I killed your rock and roll. There we go, that'll at least save me 1 bomb. I can use to search for the secret room. Go for another reroll because, oh, what choice do I have? Remember, these guys will not see me as long as I do not move. They can still run into me though, so, oh god, okay, they saw me. Maybe I did not move. Apparently they aggro if they're close enough, even if you don't move? Interesting. That I did not know, I just knew they would not aggro if you didn't move. I didn't know that if they got within like an inch, they would. Just need 1 more room in order to get a charge on my D6 and re-roll that goddamn awful book. Probably the 2nd worst book in the game. It's more useful than Monster Manual, I gotta admit, but... And yes, I realize it's Monster Manual. But, Monster Manual. But I prefer my way. I'm like that guy from the Lord of War. Okay, just get the fuck out of there. Okay. That was a pretty clutch dodge. You really have to deke these guys out when they're the fast ones on this setup. And deke, I forgot, is actually a Canadian word, so it's very likely that a lot of you don't know what it means. To deke is to fake out. It's a term used specifically quite a bit in hockey. Now here's explosive diarrhea. I can probably use that to find the secret room, or maybe find the secret room. And if I use it to find the secret room and it's next to the item room or the shop, I can actually bomb my way into the shop, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. The bean is goddamn useless. I wish it had explosive damage, that'd be nice. Okay, so what I gotta do here, explosive diarrhea, drop a bomb, get the fuck out. And that was not actually the secret room, so I don't feel too bad about getting out of there a bit too early. And I need another reroll. I need a reroll about twice this speed. I need it to help me make my weak knees bleed. I need a reroll. And I did just come up with bullshit lyrics because I couldn't think of anything good. I'll pick up that hard. It's not like I have the Polaroid or anything. Yeah, I don't have the Polaroid or anything. Literally, all I have is some health upgrades, Robo Baby, and this cube of meat. Oh yeah, and tears down. Sorry, I forgot about that. That was my one ray of hope, remember? My tears down? That was a good time. Just die. You might be asking, why should flies die? And see this saga through and do the things I asked them to? Because it's a fucking video game. Well, you gotta admit, if nothing else, my play's at least getting a tiny bit better. By that I mean I'm not taking, like, tons of the stupidest damage of all time. Wow. This room. Okay. How about I fucking just don't die 1,000 deaths here? I don't have the damage to deal with this shit. And now I've lost most of my chance for a deal with the devil, so that's not even a possibility, really. Oh, the desperation. Please, it's just chocolate milk. That's literally the worst. Fuck your chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is a charged shot, of course. Officially speaking, it does increase your total damage over time, but it really leaves you quite defenseless a lot of the time, so I think it is an objective negative, personally. Doing lots of damage to the whole group here. Lovely. Now just one left. You can get an extra bomb from that, meaning I can search again for a secret room, which could allow me to go to the shop and maybe get something that would help me win. But I should probably save up a reroll first, because that's the way, I like it. It's so slow. So slow. Han's so slow. It's like Han Solo, but slower. It's like Yog Sothoth, but more Star Warsy. I don't really want to get in range of that asshole like 6-shooter down there. Oh god, I've just wasted a bomb. Okay, well, at least I didn't die. Come on. There's the boss. Should probably... Okay, it's very unlikely that the floor is much bigger than this. I'm gonna fight the boss right away. You know, just in case I actually happen to get myself a deal with the devil. It's unlikely, and I do realize I wasted a bomb last room. My finger occasionally slips to the shift key. It's kind of a carryover from certain games where sprint is shift. I'm just always ready to press the shift key. My finger hovers over it when I'm playing PC games. Oh god, oh fucking god, no, please, just no. Okay, there goes the rest of my chances of a deal with the devil. I was doing quite well until then, so that's really too bad. Get dog food, get a half heart, and I didn't want to use my reroll, so now I'm at 6 hearts. That's pretty much all I've got going for me. 6 hearts, Robo Baby. This is officially the 6 heart Robo Baby challenge run. If you can beat the game with 6 hearts, 1 cube of meat, and Robo Baby, Well then, fuck me, I guess, because I can't do that. Can't do that at all. What do I get this time? You know, Brother Bobby's a piece of shit, but at least it's extra damage. Oh, the money, thank you. It's all I wanted. It's all I could have hoped for. Knowing my luck, it's now going to be greed inside the shop. I think there is like a 50% chance of him spawning in every shop after Caves Part 1. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much exactly what I was saying. Whoa, 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 Sandy. Yeah, Sandy, don't break my heart. Don't want to be taking damage here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna die anyways. I'm not resigned to my fate, really. I wish things would change. You know, that's a possible reroll pedestal. I could also just take it and then buy things from the shop. I have enough for 3 floors worth of shop. But I'd rather reroll it and get a decent shop item, I think. Yeah, see all this extra damage I'm doing? Basically, Brother Bobby in this situation has doubled my damage, if not more, because I think he has the same fire rate I do because my fire rate's so bad. Well, a pretty major increase in my overall chances. So no reroll for me, probably just a pill, and likely it's a health down if I had to guess. Hey, it's a tears up. I was so happy I walked over spikes. I figured, I seem to be having like reverse karma right now, so since something good has happened, I figured I'd do something bad to myself so that the game wouldn't do something bad to me. That's the concept anyways. If I take pauses like that, I'm actually having a drink. Just letting you know. Non-alcoholic, I'm not drinking more alcohol. I had my glass of wine or 2 for the night. It was only because we were having steak. You know. I have the feeling that I might give the impression that I drink a lot in these videos. It's just that I often drink before videos just for funsies. Just for the Fonzie. Because I know he would approve. I know he would approve. I did it all for the Fonzie. I'm like that singer, but more Fonzie than Nookie. Okay, so Necropolis Part 1. Curse of the Labyrinth. That is the depth, at least. That's kind of good if you don't think about it too much. Okay. Curse of the Labyrinth, of course, stops there from being a deal with the devil. It can happen, but I'd have to be teleported into the room or get a teleporty type card after the mum fight and count on like the 5% chance of the deal with the devil spawning, or maybe it's 1%, I don't know. Advantages. I don't have cerebral palsy. I've always thought that's like one of my top 3 advantages in life, really. Complete lack of any horribly debilitating physical or mental disorder. Really, I should find myself quite fortunate. Pretty much the best thing going for me right now is Brother Bobby. Yeah, I know that sounds sad, and if you think that sounds sad, it's only because it really fucking is. Like, really sad. Like, I feel like crying. I feel like crying in and out of a love with a you. Blow up that damn fly for me, darling, cause I love you. Kill this leaper. Okay, there we go. Still taking lots of damage, but, you know, no, it doesn't really matter since there's no possible deals with the devil. Oh. You know, last episode I took a long time to get a damage upgrade, but I did get a damage upgrade. That's the thing. It happened. I was there. So fighting Loki first thing, not too bad really. This spike is always quite annoying, but this is something that I think I can deal with, even if I do take a hit or 2. I'm just gonna hope that the bomb fly runs into the spike. I know it can happen. It's happened before, and it will happen again. There's a few too many bomb flies hanging out for my personal taste. But, other than that, I've taken a couple hits. It's not too bad. Okay. Actually, at least Loki himself is dead. I only have one more fly left. It's Laser Bullet Fly. I get health. I could use that health to play this Demon Judgment, which I probably should. Could be a secret room up there. Nope. Well, at least I got a second Tears up. And he appears to have dropped something, but I didn't see it happen. So you might be thinking that whole little fucking gambit was a tiny bit risky, which it was, but I planned on using a key to get this heart. Okay, so now I have 4 Tears up, 1 Tears down. Feeling a bit better. I only have 1.5 hearts, but you know, that can be remedied. That can change over time. The Tears upgrades are a much more important thing to focus on. I have Tears. I have Tears and I am very tearful. I'm like crying into my goddamn sleeve here. Ugh. Okay. Only 2 of these guys left. This room was quite lucky because there was spikes in the corners. Could have been worse off if it was like a rock room that hemmed me in instead of a room where I could cause them to take damage just by being kind of at least semi-intelligent. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's cards in the air. What's this? I'm going to kill my hair. I don't know. I can't think of anything that goes with my current situation other than tears. Sadness. All the sadness. There's a key that I can't get to. I'm assuming this doesn't like go further than this. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh well. At least I only have brain dudes to deal with. And incredibly low damage. Oh, I'm trapped in here until that dissipates. Well, at least I got an extra cent. You know, if I get 3 more shops, those cents could really help out. Oh wait, I'm on the depths. XL. There's no more shops. There could be judgments. Really, I'm thinking I might actually die on the depths here. Yep, there we go. Well, that sucked a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.